Good morning, Dr. Ida Khanum from Pediatric Pod Concierge Pediatrics in Bel Air, Houston, Texas. So, as I said, I'm going to carry on with our regular toddler tantrums, okay? And the reason I wanted to come on board is because I had three kids. I had three boys. At one time, I had three little ones under the age of 5. My husband works very long hours, so I was running my practice. I had the three boys, and I would do all the groceries. And at that time, there really wasn't, actually, I can't remember, but I don't think there was any curbside pickup and whatever. So I had to go inside the store to do all my groceries or anything else that I needed. And yes, so those temper tantrums with little ones are very real. And you can't blame them. A child sees something at that developmental stage. They see, they want, they ask, they cry. I think that's just normal development, but it's how you manage and handle that. And of course, I had to learn very quickly, very early on, that I have to set some rules and boundaries. Otherwise, I would stop doing groceries. I would stop going to the grocery store, because nobody wants to have their child having a tantrum, and you having to deal with that in public. So what I started doing, as I said before, and I think I've mentioned it once before, I would have a chat with the kids before I went in, and I would say, okay, so this is what we're going to buy. And then they would tell me if they needed anything. And then we would not really negotiate, but maybe I would agree on one thing that we could get. And so they kind of felt like they got something, but then there's no asking. Now, again, that is what you hope, that there's no asking. That never happens really. When you're there, they're going to see and they're going to ask. But usually if there is some sort of understanding, or you've had that talk before, it's less, it's smaller, it's shorter, and you can kind of handle it and nip it in the bud. And then don't give in. I think that's the important thing, because once they realize that you're not going to give in, then they slowly get it, and then they don't do it anymore. So I think that's one way to handle it. And so, yeah, that's how I would do it. I would take them in, do my rounds, pick up the one thing that I had agreed on, and exit. And yes, in that exit aisle, that grocery aisle, it was hard, but I'd be like, kind of keep them distracted and say, let's move on. Let's get quickly. Anyway, just wanted to come on and share that information. If you found it helpful, share with your friends.